Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Matt Money's 2 Cents. Sorry, it's been a while since I've actually properly made one of these. If you know, if you remember watching the first video and you see my explanation on when I make these, you might be able to figure out, judging by your perspective right now, why I haven't been making them. I got a car, so I've been driving home from school. In fact, even before I got my car, one of my friends offered to drive me home for a couple of weeks, so I just didn't have any chance to really record these. But now I'm on the drive home, and I'm going to try my best to focus on driving and still make one of these videos, because, hey, I got something on my mind I want to talk about. So, y'all can read the title. Let's just dive right into this. Let's talk the Olympian, Clone Hero Customs, and Friday Night Funkin' mods. So, a little while back, FNF put out a tweet that basically, rightfully so, complained that the Olympian wasn't really getting the attention he thinks it deserves. And, it is massively popular, but I will say everyone has it. Like, it's one of those things everyone has, but I'm telling you, he knows this too. No one's really regularly playing the sections, and I feel bad because that custom took, 3+ years or something? I mean, it's currently the world record length custom, and it's really freaking good, but it's not quite getting the attention it deserves. And, with this, FNF has stumbled onto the age-old problem of the custom composer, that their work is incredibly underappreciated. Now, of course, I say that is the age-old plight of the artist in general, whether it's painting or music. My work isn't appreciated. And, at least for Clone Hero, it really, in part, is how good your custom is, how much effort you put into making it, has really... obviously, as some people will recognize a good custom, but it doesn't have as much bearing on its popularity as it reasonably should. It's really more so about connections, which, alright, that's fair, but the biggest part, honestly, is luck. It's basically just RNG if your custom gets popular. Now, again, there are things you can do to help make it more popular, make it sound good. You make fun patterns that people want to play, avoid bullshit, not too many breaks, not impossible solos, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a roll of the dice whether or not it gets popular, and, there are, factors that why it's like that, right? Why don't people seek out new customs and play them? And there's a couple reasons why. One is that the Clone Hero community generally seems very focused on FC grinds. The Clone Hero community very much cares about its FCs. It very much cares about its accomplishments. So what you end up seeing is, instead of people seeking out new things, people just play what they're familiar with, either overcharted, sped up, or both. And in fact, it's funny because I think literally yesterday at the time of recording, FNF put out a video, first ever Panger overchart 100% FC. Like, dude, no hate. Listen, this has no hate towards FNF at all. If anyone watches this, or FNF yourself watches this is not meant as any hate. But dude, that video just showcases the issue. You are a part of the problem. Everyone is. This is not a one-person responsible thing. The problem is that not nobody, but the vast majority of people aren't looking for the next big Clone Hero custom, aren't looking for the next thing to seek out. They're just playing overcharts and playing what they're already familiar with. Now, in part, I get it. It's easier to play what you know than to play something new. You have to learn new sections, new methods, new patterns, new everything. But it ends up being really frustrating for the people actually making the music. Now, is there a single way to go about changing this? You'd have to get rid of the factors I mentioned before, make people not, care as much about FC grinds. Is that really going away? No. So sadly, this is a problem that I can sit here and complain about, other people can sit here and complain about, but I don't think it's going to change that much, not in the near future anyways. But, where does Friday Night Funkin' tie into all this? Well, the FNF community is very, very different. It's a lot more casual, for one. But two, people don't really care about FC grinds. Like, I've seen people FC grind things. Hell, even I've FC grinded a couple songs. But the focus is more so on the creative stuff, on the new mods, on seeking out and finding out that new thing. That's why Cyrix got big. It's because I helped make a quality mod. I directed it, I did the music. Shoutouts to, Vomic for doing the sprites, Aether TSG for programming. People recognized a good solid mod. Obviously there's some RNG there too. The right people played it. Some big people played it. Videos got big. sitting at over 25,000 downloads and 100,000 views because it's quality. People recognize that. You know, it's crazy. 2.5 years I made Clone Hero customs, and I got somewhat popular off of it, but I'm more so known for my fuck-ups than the music that I made, which is a thing, I guess. I don't really want to say it's a good or a bad thing. It's probably a bad thing. But yeah, in making one FNF custom, I've gotten way more popularity than doing that ever did. Now, not to say that popularity should always strive, you should always strive towards that as your end goal, because you shouldn't. I'm one believing in art for art's sake, but, any artist would be lying if they say they don't want to be appreciated and don't want a little slice of that pie every now and again. So, I guess, yeah, that's my 2 cents for today. The CH community has a massive problem where they don't seek out new customs and the new things, and the FNF community does not have that problem. Now, actually, wait, before I end this, I did have a discussion about this with Black Pawn a little while back, and he did bring up a very fair point, in that CH customs, or more generally GH customs, have been around for a good number of years. I can't give you the exact year, not right now when I'm driving and literally can't look it up, but it's definitely been around for a lot of years. Meanwhile, Friday Night Funkin' modding, FNF is not even a year old, and the mod scene only blew up at the start of this year with Witty, really. That's where modding really got big. I remember that. I had, just gotten in the Funkin' a little bit beforehand. Then Witty came out and everything exploded. So, that could be a big reason why the FNF community is still in that it's seeking out the new things, playing, the new things people are making, and not in that FC grindy state. Maybe it's just inevitable. I don't know. Maybe if there's somebody out there, I say there's definitely somebody out there who was around during the really early GH3 custom days. Was it like this? Was every custom getting played, getting attention? Was it more people looking for new things? But as time went on, that stopped because it just got old, and there started being more and more and more custom writers. Now I'm thinking, I don't really know how many FNF modders are out there, right? Or even just musicians. I think musicians are the ones in shortest supply. I think there's a lot of programmers, a little bit less artists, and a lot less musicians. Last I checked a spreadsheet someone was putting together that was trying to be comprehensive. But, it makes me wonder how many CH custom writers are out there. Maybe the CH, quote-unquote market, right, is a little oversaturated. And that's why also no one gets attention. So, maybe it's inevitability. FNF will end up the same if it doesn't die out first. I guess we all gotta wait and see in the coming years what happens. And, I think with that I've touched on everything I want to touch. But, yeah. I don't know. See you.